featuring number 1 Illinois at number 4 Nebraska, and the folks in Lincoln were ready to take on the Illini and Michelle Barch. Tight first set, Illinois up 1. Barch is going to get the kill here, going off the Nebraska blockers. Illinois leading 22-20. Barch led Illinois with 22 kills. Set 1, set point. Jackie Wolf serving for Illinois. Lauren Cook setting up Haley Thrammer, who hits it into the net. 26-23. The Illini fans in the crowd pumped. Set 2, Nebraska with the early 7-3 lead. It's Lauren Cook again, setting up Morgan Brookheist. Count it. Huskers lead 8-3 there. The Big Red is fired up. Set 2, set point. Illinois going to Liz McMahon, who hits it out of bounds. Nebraska winning the second set, 25-18. All tied up, 1 set apiece. Set 3, tied at 13. Gina Mancuso. Big Red calling her name. The kill that time. Nebraska leading 14-13. Then 18-14. Barch to hit his block, and Cook saves it. Nebraska sets up Hannah Worth, now leading 19-14. Set point we go in set number 3. Cook is going to set up Mancuso again. She goes liner down there. Nebraska for the point. Huskers win the third set, taking a 2-1 lead. Fourth set we go with a big lead in this one. The Huskers do 19-9. Colleen Ward with the soft hit. Mancuso saves it for the Huskers. Cook to Brookheist for the soft tapper. Nebraska leading 20-9, so match point we go. Set 4, Worth with the monster kill. Kara, kaboom! Nebraska knocks off the number 1 team in the country in just 4 sets.
I think a lot of it was Illinois. Both teams were really pumped up. Both teams were hitting great in the first game. I mean, we hit 420 and they hit higher than that, so it was just adrenaline, and then eventually that kind of wore down. And their timing of their sets, they set really high, and it just took us a while to adjust to that. So we were early on the way down on the block, but the girls did a great job of making some adjustments.
Well, and your set distribution, and everybody was hitting so well. Can you comment on that?
Well, you got to give credit to Lauren. I mean, I can tell you every night, the first thing she looks at is how balanced our attack is, and she tries to distribute it, and we made some adjustments as the match went on tonight. She's great at that.
Well, Lauren, you were our player of the match. A great setting tonight, great distribution. How did it feel out there to beat the number 1 team in the nation?
I'm speechless. It feels amazing. It's a huge confidence booster for us, and we just trusted it at the end and came through and won, so it feels good.
Well, you beat number 1, you beat number 1. The Huskers got 38 of the 60 first place votes. The last time Nebraska was ranked number 1 was October of 2007. The Illini dropped to number 3. Penn State still ranked in the top 10, followed by 4 other conference schools to round out the top 25. And with that, we bring in Kara and Megan. And as we saw, the first set, very close. Illinois taking that first set, but then the next 3, not as close. Megan, what happened to the Illini?
Well, Coach Cook and Lauren Cook said it the best, and that's set distribution. They were so balanced throughout the game, and you look at the difference between Illinois and Nebraska. You look at Illinois' team, they have 2 outside hitters, Ward and Barch, but then you go to Nebraska, you got Mancuso and Brookheist carrying a big load offensively. They distributed it well to their middles. Their right side, Brookhouse, there was no stop to her. I felt that Nebraska really did a good job of balancing out their offense. That was the key difference for them. Illinois, I think they went into a tough venue and their ball control wasn't there, wasn't able to use their middles. Doran, McMahon on the right side as much as they did in prior matches.
You bring it up, a tough venue, but Illinois is used to that. Went to Penn State and actually won. Had played at Nebraska, took them to 5 sets last year and lost. What was the difference this year going up back over there?
Well, we always talked about them being the number 1 ranking, and when they played at Penn State earlier, they hadn't been at that ranking for so long. Now the pressure builds up. They go into a very intimate venue like the Coliseum, and once mistakes start to make, they just perpetuate on themselves.
And this was a hot ticket. Student tickets went on sale. They were gone, sold out after 5 minutes. That's the kind of place Nebraska Volleyball is. Hey, a Saturday night tilt looking ahead. Again, we got a good one. It's a treat on our hand, Nebraska and Penn State. The atmosphere rocking in Lincoln earlier when these 2 teams met. It's now State College's turn to show off. It's Saturday at 8 p.m.